Life is awesome when you're watching Locum 23, Freshman Book 3, Chapter 7, Rebel with the cause. Welcome, folks. Everyone shares Zig with their mouths agape. Zig, you have a criminal record? Chris, you're about to lose your standing as Hartfeld's resident criminal. Sebastian, shut up. Hey, we all have our histories. It looks like our favorite football jock is not the only one with secrets. No secrets here. If you want to know about it, I'll tell you. Well, I can't say I'm not intrigued. What exactly happened? My sister used to date this total jerk. He was always belittling her, calling her names, making threats. Sometimes weeks would go by where I had no idea what was going on because he wouldn't let me talk to her. They dated for 2 years, but when I was in high school, she finally broke up with him. I was helping her move her stuff out of his place. Then he showed up in the middle of it and started getting aggressive. I didn't intend for things to get violent, but he grabbed my sister, and when I tried to pull him away, he threw a punch at me. So I beat the hell out of him. I got expelled and ended up spending the next year in juvie. Oh my god. So what happened to the guy? But it was self-defense. It was hard to make that argument when there was hardly a scratch on me and the other guy was a mess. Wow. You really laid into him, huh? I was not gonna stand by and let him push my sister around like that. He may not have been legally charged, but I hope now he'll think twice ever before touching another woman like that. That's awful that you had to bear the brunt of the consequences, though. Yeah, we all make mistakes. At least your intentions were good. It wasn't a mistake. I would do it again in a heartbeat. As long as I can protect the people I love, I don't care what happens to me. Well, leave it to a thug like you to try to justify. You sure you want to finish that sentence, Captain Trust Fund? Oh, yeah, he already just cold, punched you, so shut up. That's what I thought. Who wants to play a round of beer pong? Oh, yeah, let's get the table set up. Madison, don't ever leave us. Anyway, people branch off into groups as the party continues. You head back inside, chatting with Caitlin and Abby. Wow. Zig told quite a story, huh? Yeah, I guess he really is as tough as he looks. I don't know. It makes me a little uncomfortable. I mean, Chris's car theft is one thing, but did you see how mad he got from just retelling the story? To be fair, he was trying to protect his sister. Besides, it was a long time ago. But it's not just that. He totally clocked Sebastian too, and he didn't even know him. I mean, I'm the last person to defend that cockroach, but still, it seems like Zig might be prone to lashing out. Hey, Sebastian did grab Mizumi. I think Zig just was trying to help. Look, maybe he didn't go about it in the most pleasant way, but it seems like his heart is in the right place. To be honest, he scares me a little. I think he deserves a chance. I didn't really know what to make of him. I think he deserves a chance. I don't condone violence, but it seems like Zig is trying to look out for people who need help. If we can forgive Chris. Chris was going through a rough patch. Zig is just rough. I think he's just passionate when it comes to protecting loved ones. I really doubt he'd hurt someone for no reason. Well, however you guys feel about him, it looks like he and Chris are really getting along. It's because they have something in shared interest. She nods across the room where Chris and Zig are speaking intently. I guess I'm not too surprised. They do have a thing or two in common. Oh no. You don't think, Chris fell in with a bad crowd before. Abby, talking to one guy with a record isn't going to turn Chris into a cold-blooded criminal. If it makes you feel better, I'll go see what they're talking about. Probably plotting some hardcore crimes. My bet is on arson. Cut it out, Caitlin. I'm just trying to look out for my friend, but you wouldn't understand that, would you? Abby storms off while Caitlin stares after her wide-eyed. What was that about? I think she's still mad about the way your band behaved last weekend. Oh. She needs to get over it. They were just teasing. Yeah, but it bugged her. I think you should try to work things out. How am I supposed to work things out if she keeps running away instead of talking to me? Caitlin. Look, I'll go talk to her, okay? Thank you. I just don't want any group drama, especially with everyone so separated right now. You keep an eye on Chris while I find Abby. I'll do my best. As you turn back towards Chris and Zig, you spot James making his way towards the door. You follow him. Hey James, are you leaving already? Oh, hey, yeah. I stayed out too long already. But it's not even 11 yet. I know, but I need to make some more edits to my script, and I've got to meet with Yasmin tomorrow morning. Oh. I hope it goes well. Yeah, I mean, you gotta wish him well, even though spend more time, I mean, he does have to get up, so. Thanks, Mizumi, and I'm really sorry I couldn't stay longer. I know I've been busy lately, but you're never far from my mind. I'm glad to hear it. Look, I understand how important this movie deal is to you. As much as I'd like to spend more time with you, I want you to go after your dream, too. Thanks for understanding. But once all this is over, you'd better be ready to go take me on a lot of dates. Trust me, we'll spend so much time together, you'll be absolutely sick of the sight of me. Your relationship with James will be affected. He rubs your arms soothingly, gives you a gentle kiss. We'll do something together soon, okay? Okay, I'll see you later. James walks away and you let out a long sigh. You head over to Chris and Zig. As you approach, Chris is so wrapped up in the conversation, he doesn't even notice you. And I just think it's so strange that... Hey, Mizumi! I see you two are getting along. Mizumi, perfect timing. Zig was just telling me a little more about himself. So you've got more thrilling stories from your past? I think you and everyone else already heard the juiciest bits. But, long story short, I grew up in a military family, moved around a lot as a kid, liked school, and now here I am, partying it up with a bunch of college students. Well, I'm really glad you're hanging out with us. You must feel like a fish out of water. I'm really glad you're hanging out with us. Ever since you helped us out at the cafe, I had a feeling we'd get along. Hey, happy to assist however I can, especially if it involves getting Prince Privilege a reason to count his teeth. I think you've probably scared Sebastian enough for one lifetime. Thankfully, most of us aren't as obnoxious as him. I got that impression. You all seem like decent people. Actually, Chris and I have been chatting, and it turns out we have a lot in common. I was telling Zig a little about my background when you came over. I gotta say, man, you give me some hope for overcoming my rap sheet. I could use a second chance. You said you liked school. Have you thought about college? I always wanted to. I actually did well on my SATs that I got early acceptance from a few colleges during my junior year. But after the incident, with my sister's ex, all those offers were revoked. But I haven't given up yet. If Chris was able to, then maybe there's a chance for me too. You look to Chris. He's staring off into space, his brow furrowed in concentration. Chris, I know that look. You have an idea. You want to share it with us? Zig, you've given me a great idea for my next student council proposal. Really? What kind of proposal? Look, I need to work out the details, but I want to do something to help people like us. I made it to Hartfeld because I got a second chance, and I want to pass it on. You know what? I'm gonna head home. I need to write down some of these ideas. It was great talking to you, Zig. I hope we'll be in touch. For sure, man. See you later. Chris grins at both of you and hurries off towards the door. Well, looks like it's just you and me. The busy life of college students, huh? Something like that. Is something wrong? I guess I'm in kind of a weird place with my friends right now. Sorry to hear that. Feel like sharing? I've been told I'm a great listener. When we all first met, I felt like we were going to be friends forever. But now everyone's busy, meeting new people, getting into fights with each other. I'm worried that we drifted apart. Hey, everyone has their shortcomings, and you'll find them when you know a person long enough. Things can't be perfect all the time. What matters is how you deal with that and what you're willing to do to make things work. If all you really care about is each other, you'll get through this and be closer because of it. You know, I'm actually here, but I'm here from a week ago, actually. Well, it was a little over a week ago. You know, you're absolutely right. I'm not so sure. I'm getting frustrated. Had this been a year ago, I'd be going, and I think I did, go absolutely right. But right now, I'm going, I'm not sure I'm frustrated. I don't know what worries me more, the drama or the growing distance. We've been through a lot, but this feels different. I'm trying to be supportive of everyone, but I feel like no one's being very supportive of me. I understand, and it's hard, but first signs of trouble don't necessarily spell the end of a relationship. Talk to them, let them know how you're feeling, and maybe you can work it out. I've tried that already. It's not really working. Well, sometimes people grow apart too. It happens, and it's no one's fault. I don't really know how I feel about that, but I know I don't want to spend tonight alone. You don't have to, you know? I found this cool little dive on the other side of town. We could grab some drinks, play some pool. Just as a friend thing. You've been kind to me, and I want to return the favor. You glance around the room, but your friends have all left. You let out a sigh. You know what? Let's do it. That's what I like to hear. I promise it'll be fun. I don't doubt it. Let's bounce. Who says let's bounce? Damn it. You and Zig catch a cab downtown, and he ushers you into a small, dark dive bar. A few gruff-looking patrons dot the room, and the air smells of stale beer. There's a pool table in the corner. Here we are. McLaughlin's my favorite watering hole in all of Hartfeld. At least so far. McClanahan. No? McLennan's? I think I said it right the first time. Wow, this place is really cool. I like the atmosphere. I feel like this place must have some great stories. You're right about that. The other day, the bartender shared some incredible memories about the Fire 86. Remind me to tell you sometime. I'm excited to hear about all of it. How about I grab us some beers and you find a place to sit? Sure thing. You take a seat by the pool table, and Zig joins you with 2 brimming steins of beer. So, how did you find out about this place? I was exploring the city when I found it. It reminds me of this crap bar where I got my first job when I was 17. I'd saved up to take my sisters to the movies. Oh, that's sweet. It seems like you and your sisters are close. Very much so. My family's pretty big, but we take care of each other. Yeah, I definitely got that impression from what you told us at the party. Look, Mizumi, I know I might come off as a little intense, but I'm just trying to do what's right. You don't have to agree with me, but I need you to understand. I can't sit idly by when someone's being cruel. Like your sister's ex or Sebastian? Guys like that are never going to get held accountable for their actions. If you want justice, sometimes you have to step outside the box. I don't agree with that. I understand where you're coming from, but there's gotta be another way. You're absolutely right. He is right. He is. Like, I wish there was another way, but that's why they say you're either a pacifist, which is someone who you're willing to say, okay, this happened, I'm able to walk away, and I didn't do nothing violent, and then there is where you have to meet violence with violence sometimes. Especially if you're having to defend yourself. That's partially what martial arts is all about. You either have to make a strategical retreat, or you have to defend yourself. Sometimes you have to do everything right, but it's still not enough. If people like that are gonna play outside the rules, you have to be prepared to do the same. I'm glad you understand. Not everyone sees it that way, and I guess I can't blame them. When you're trying to protect someone you love, there are no boundaries. I get that. Zig sits back and looks at you for a moment, his brow furrowed. You're a good person, Mizumi. You know that? Well, thanks. Regardless of how you go about it, I think you care a lot about others. I do. I guess we have that in common. Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for the conversation to get so heavy. I wanted you to have fun tonight. The night's still young. And there's nothing wrong with a good intellectual conversation every once in a while. Zig smiles and stands up and puts a few quarters in the pool table. I haven't had one of those pool tables since I was really young. Me and my friends would go and play on it it was rare, but every once in a blue moon. Are you good at pool? Oh, I'm a pool pro. I'm ready to be impressed. You should be. You want a break or should I? Ladies first. Zig sets up the balls and you grab a pool stick. You lean over the table, then shoot, scattering the triangle of ball. One ball spins into the corner hole. Looks like I'm stripes. You and Zig continue to play, laughing and talking. You're ahead by 2 points. Okay, now this is a tricky angle. Who knew Mizumi could play pool? Here, let me give you a hand. Zig stands behind you and places his hands over yours, guiding your movement. You feel him pressed against your back. Is that okay? Everyone's going, I love Zig! Ever since I changed James, I just have to be with Zig or Chris. So in my normal edition, I was dating Caitlin. We chose to get a little closer. Yeah, if you were single, you can end up starting a relationship this way. However, he gets angry with you because he knows you're with William. So I could use a little space. Zig backs up, raising his hands. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I'm having a real good time tonight, Zig. But I want to be clear, I'm just looking for a friend. I totally understand, and I'm cool with being friends. That, and we are technically with William. Maybe in the Zig edition. You smile and return to the game. The night wears on. You wake up the next morning to the sound of your phone ringing. Gabriella's number pops up on the screen. Hello? Gabriella's so high-strung, too, and happy. Mizumi, I need your help. It's an emergency. Oh, no. Did something happen? Is Rico okay? He's fine, but this is so embarrassing. I've got a date tonight. Gabriella, that's great. So, what's the issue? I just moved to a new apartment and haven't found a sitter in the area yet. I was wondering... Say no more. I can watch Rico while you're out. Oh, thanks so much, Mizumi. This is a huge relief. Listen, Rico can be a bit of a handful for one person, so why don't you invite a friend along, too? Thanks, Gabriella. I'll do that. Great. I'll text you my address. See you tomorrow. You hang up and flop down on your bed. How hard could it be to take care of a baby for one night? Find out in the next chapter of Freshman. Ah, children. I love them and yet want to throw them out of a window. Oh, God! You know the signs of battle fatigue and scars from the war against children, and I don't even have any, but I still took care of my special needs brothers, and I'm a veteran. I am a grizzled war veteran. Oh, man. With that being said, hope y'all enjoyed the intro. I felt like, you know, just the whole, hey, hi guys, welcome. I'm right now, I'm not in the mood for it. I'm trying to not commentary as much through the videos as I usually do, so I'm trying to liven up the beginning and then do a little bit of commentary at the end, so I hope that's okay with you guys. If there's something that really gets me, I'll do it, but otherwise, I just want to stick, you know, 98% of the story, and I hope everyone's okay with that choice and change, because pretty much I always ask, you know, what you guys want, is it okay, is this okay? I'm always open for criticism, and yet I myself am the biggest critic, and so I'll sit there and I'll look at my channel, I'll look at views. I mean, like I said, you are always going to be your biggest critic and an enemy, and then I look at other channels and I'm like, you know, I started before them. I'm doing voice acting, I'm doing commentary, I'm doing all these other things. What am I doing wrong? And it's not like you can go and say, hey, what are you doing? Because they're just doing playthroughs. They're not doing anything. They're not even talking in there. So I'm trying to do something, you know, very unique. I don't want to be like every YouTuber and just sit there and go, click, click, click. I don't want to just have complete silence. I want, you know, keep people enthralled in the story and whatnot. So it's difficult for me because you see one thing's happening, and it's like, do I just suck? And then you've got haters who, you know, will, hold on, can I find it real quick? I'll share it with you guys. If you're still here, like this guy. This was one of my comments just a little while ago. Your voice is so awful. Someone please strangle me. It's always nice because I sit here and I keep that hate. I keep the hate. I literally call it Hate 1. And I keep it in a little folder, and I just sit there and I'm like, okay, alright. And one day, who knows, maybe I'll just do a video of, look at all the haters. You know, maybe when I have like 10,000 subscribers, I'll go, look at all the hate. You know, people telling me just all sorts of shit. Anyway, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Please feel free to share or subscribe. Always head down in the description if you want to follow me on social media, or if you want to support my channel, you can do that as well. And until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Damn it, I'm trying to think of something. Just peace. Have a good one.